New day, new updates, and new rays of hope, more specifically in the US. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coinmonks. This is Shambhavi with you again, and today with a rather interesting set of new updates. Crypto market bigger than subprime, mortgages, Bank of Spain governor. The US Senator will finally reveal the historic crypto bill next week. El Salvador still not ready to launch Bitcoin bond, says Finance Minister. And multiple Moonbird NFT phishing scams found. Starting off first, Pablo Hernandez de Cos, the governor of Bank of Spain, has issued a warning against expansion of cryptocurrency, letting cryptocurrency market to interact with traditional financial institutions poses risk, according to the governor. According to Pablo Hernandez de Cos, the substantial number of trading tools that have debuted throughout this latest bullish episode, including EFTs, futures, and investment funds, has enhanced the correlation between these unregulated markets and established institutions. Some prominent private companies publicly announced their interest in using crypto assets for cash management, while others campaigned it for it. Hernandez de Cos added, as per some figures, the volume transactions in Spain in 2021 will be around 60,000 million euros. Nevertheless, they are much less advanced than was previously assumed. And in totality, the market only accounts for about 1% of the world's financial system. At the same time, the cause emphasizes that we must not forget about the fact that this market is already bigger than the subprime mortgages in the run-up to the global financial crisis. It also notes that the trading volume of some of the most representative type of asset, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether, occasionally approached those of the New York Stock Exchange between 70 and 95%. Next up, a long-awaited crypto regulation bill is grabbing attention and gathering support from vested interest for its reform proposal to a topic that has long been a complicated matter for digital asset investors: taxes. There was a little agreement between the crypto community and regulators until the Terra network collapsed. To a great extent, the disagreement was over how to manage and control market with a crypto bill. The bill's draft version has been circulating ahead of its introduction by Senator Cynthia Lummis and Kristen Gillibrand next Tuesday. Despite Lummis's warning that the draft dated March 1 is odd and out of date, the dialect appears to give some confidence that the bill will provide insight they have been seeking from Congress and the IRS. Last year's section of Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act has heightened the need for crypto financial reform. Lobbyists for the cryptocurrency industry tried and failed to preclude board language from taking effect in January 2023 that would require brokers to notify crypto transactions for tax purposes. Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming has been focusing on a plan of action for months. Lummis, a long-time proponent of cryptocurrencies, has been cooperating on a proposal that would fully integrate digital assets into the US financial system. She announced in a tweet on Friday that the bill could be unveiled as soon as the next week, saying that we have been teasing it for months, but the time is almost here. A proposal for integrating digital assets completely into our financial system. She's looking forward to eventually revealing this project next week. Cynthia urged to keep an eye on for updates. And now moving on to our next update. El Salvador, the very first country to embrace cryptocurrency, is still not ready to deploy its Bitcoin bond, as per the country's finance minister. El Salvador's finance minister Alejandro Zelia has announced that the country will postpone the launch of its planned billion-dollar Bitcoin bond due to the price fluctuation and unforeseen market condition caused by the catastrophic ongoing situation in Russia and Ukraine conflict. The government has postponed the bond's launch date for the second time, with the finance minister revealing in an interview that still it's not the time. Mr. Zelia did not mention a tentative issuance date this time, unlike in the previous interviews. Zelia was questioned if the scenario was the 1 billion Bitcoin bond issuance from a few months ago had shifted in a Wednesday interview on the local Ferith news program. The $1 billion bond was initially scheduled to go on sale between March 15 and March 20th. At the time, the federal government needed to finalize laws establishing a set of regulation on digital property. El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, first announced the plan of bond in November 2021. Half of the $1 billion expected will be used to build a Bitcoin city near a volcano with the hope of using volcanoes' geothermal energy to power Bitcoin miners. The remaining half of the fund will be invested in Bitcoins. And now winding up with our last coverage for today. Moonbirds NFT, which is supposedly a scam, is a collection of 10,000 utility-enabled PFPs that feature a richly diverse and unique pool of rarity-powered traits. Each Moonbird unlocks private club membership and additional benefits the longer you hold them. In our previous investigations, we have found multiple Moonbird NFT fake Twitter accounts. Scammers have bought verified accounts or created accounts on Twitter to promote phishing sites and used bots to tag people in the replies. One more thing about the scam is this indicates that, like OpenSea, Moonbird NFT is also the primary target of scammers. Also, the Moonbird NFT team has tweeted from their official Twitter account that be aware of scammers. We don't Instagram, we don't have a public Discord or have any other URL other than the official website. So we want to advise all our viewers that many scammers are out there in full force. So users should always be highly suspicious when connecting their wallets to a website, and they should never type their seed phrase. So with this, we'll round off our analysis for today and see you all tomorrow with even more exciting content. In the meantime, if you have any recommendations or opinions, do let us know in the comment section below. For instructions, reviews and tutorial, do visit our blog, which is linked right below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to the channel to receive daily crypto market updates. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day ahead.